Here we go. Yes. This is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. You seeing? This is the Down to Earth podcast news. Seeing with the Rastafari Samurai. Yes, and my brother Shawn Myrie. Just up in EQ Sound Studios here. You know what I mean? Don't know. Yeah, man, we're just dealing with a few things, just keeping up with the content and all of that. The D2E news scene. What you gotta say, my brother?
Yep. Well, just waiting until everything's all connected right now. It's down to earth.
Oh, it's already
Down to earth
connected.
news,
We're live
like
right
always.
now, man. We're live right
so,
now.
yo, people, this is something a little bit different. We're not on. This is YouTube live with your host Shawn Myrie and Rastafari Samurai. Late tonight. What you saying, people? So, yo, what's going on in Toronto? What's going on, universe? Yo, we're just here. Me and Rastafari Samurai, and well, it's basically February. Black History Month is coming up. No, it's January, but Black History Month is coming up, and we're gonna celebrate that with some great artists because the season will start in February. Right now, we're taking a break, but we're live and direct Friday night. But the season's gonna start
but it don't mean
in February.
Yeah, but it don't. But don't mean the work. But it don't mean the work ain't done. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're still trying to put up content. You know what I mean? Still trying to put up more content for before February. That's still trying to get out more interviews and more of the interviews of what we had on the road and stuff for D2E from last year, from season 3. You know what I mean? Season 4 will be starting in February, like my brother said. You know what I mean? Straight.
We got a lot of stuff coming. Merch, even other podcast platforms creating, developing. Not just one thing we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Like example, that series 50 Cent's just finished up. I don't know if he's finished or continuing it. The BMF series. I watched it. I watched that series. What do you think of that series? His latest series.
Oh, BMF? BMF is hype, yo. What do you mean?
What do you think about that? Yeah, BMF.
BMF is hype. BMF is hype.
What do you think about the whole series? Because I know about that story. Compared to all his other stuff he's came out with. Compared to all the stuff he's came out with, what do you think of that?
Well, I would have to say for a series, it's really good because I watch a lot of series them and straight up goods. 50 is the new mogul of television, and he's doing his thing. That's not the first time he took a real story and turned it into a series. He did Life, that series called Life. I kind of watched it, but I kind of fell off of it. But you know what I mean? But still a good series, I have to say. Life, another one. You know what I mean? So and another one he's gonna be doing soon is Snoop Dogg. You know what I mean? Snoop Dogg's Murdered the Case. He's gonna put that into a series as well. So you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll go wrong.
Yeah, I heard that news recently. He's doing something like a Snoop Dogg type of story type of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So besides that, now, for music wise, who are you feeling now? Like musically, right now, who are you listening?
Oh man, I have to say, that Benny the Butcher
coming. I know that you've been listening to that.
Who?
Benny the Butcher? But all right.
Yeah.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah. You said new.
The whole Griselda camp.
Yeah. Them two.
Yeah, new. Benny the Butcher. Benny the Butcher. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. So yo, are we planning to make some? We're planning to do some new merch. We're gonna be planning to do some new merch for the people that. Tell them about that. Yeah. T-shirts,
Well, in
hoodies.
fact,
Um,
I want to putting some like package deals together soon. You know what I mean? Like maybe like I don't know, maybe like 10 masks for like 20, $25 or something like that, customized. You know what I mean? Straight.
we're gonna put some packages together for all of you, and we also
Mm-hmm.
do music production, right? As you can hear, there's
That's
beats
right.
right up there in the studio. Rastafari Samurai be cooking the beats. You could even show them what you're doing sometimes. You got that
Oh yeah.
production. If you need beats, if you need videos, yo, you got that. Earthquake Sound Productions.
That's no
Yeah, man.
doubt, man.
So you hear about that Jake Paul wanted to fight Mike Tyson?
Oh yeah,
You
I
hear
heard
that?
about that. I don't know what this guy is trying to prove to himself or something.
What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
but
Yo, I think
okay, but let me ask you this:
Mike
this guy
Tyson
want
though.
fight? Yeah, but this guy want fight peoples who already like. Okay, I'm not saying Mike is whatever, but he wants to fight peoples who are like they were there, but you know, you get what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah, has been.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying has been.
Has
No,
been.
no. I'm not say that. What me I say is like, would he want to fight Mike Tyson if he was in his prime, like younger, like his age? That's what me I tried to say. Would he want to fight him then?
No, you wouldn't. But Mike Tyson,
You know what I mean? Like,
but Mike Tyson still strong. If not
no,
stronger, he might
I'm not.
kill him though.
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say none of that. But I am saying,
Yeah.
like, yo, if he was at his age and he wants to fight him, would you want to fight him? Like, fight him? Fight? You get what I'm
No, he
saying?
wouldn't fight him.
Because
He wouldn't fight him.
you don't know, yeah,
wouldn't fight
like
him.
he could
Because he thinks he's
probably
old.
destroy him.
That's why.
But if he was younger, he would like tear this man apart. Like like he has, you know? You get what I'm saying? Let me fight him now because he's older now. You know what I mean? Like shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
how old is that
like
guy?
A gimmick shit. It's like a whole.
Yeah, but how old is that guy? Yeah, but how old is that guy?
I think he's in his late 20s. I think he's in his 20s. I think so.
You see what I'm saying, though?
I'm not really sure.
Come on.
Jake Paul. I think.
But you see what I'm saying, though, right? Huh? Yeah. Yo, you still there? Hello. Yeah. You having difficulties? Technical difficulties? Yeah. What's the matter with your thing there, man? Hello.
You sure it's me? You sure it's me? I see
Your
you.
thing like
I hear you.
your thing paused for a bit. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, maybe something going on upstairs. Something's going on frequency. But yeah, but that Jake Paul guy is gonna get killed, man. If he fights Tyson, I think he's gonna get killed and everything.
So what's the strand? What's the strand for this week?
I got gelato. Somewhere.
TWD
gelato.
0.28. This is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what.
And I got the vape right now. I'm gonna roll up later, but I have the vape.
This me know about from the pack.
Yeah, I got it, man. Trust. I got the gelato. Yo, so I started a new podcast called the Real Hip Hop Podcast.
Well,
basically,
what we need to do,
focusing on
look here, man.
Legendary hip hop.
Podcast, but
legendary hip hop artists.
We could always do podcasting, but sometimes I want to be getting like certain, like if possible, like how we could be doing this right now. Like we could get like certain DJ them and stuff like that, and You know what I
Yeah.
mean? As long as they have their setup properly on their thing,
Yeah.
that's it. We could have
Yeah, that's
guests,
gonna
whatever,
come.
and all of that,
But
man.
that's gonna come. But this podcast, what I'm doing, no one's doing this style of podcast. We'll see where the trendsetters. This podcast is basically like a documentary podcast on hip hop artists or hip hop culture, right? Like every artist. We're not talking about all these new artists. We're talking about like KRS
Hmm.
One, Big Daddy Kane, make people get educated. Is there anything educating people about like the culture? Like besides just talking about it or playing the videos, like there's other people who have education about their culture. You get what I mean? Like jazz, like I know there's documentaries, but I mean like other people are doing like what I'm talking about. I guarantee there's a podcast talking about country music. You get
Well,
what I mean?
the
Like I
thing
don't mean
is,
like
I,
talking
I
about the
say
artists
this.
themselves. The artists,
I
not
s-
the
yeah.
artists.
Well, huh? Was that?
The artists. I'm talking about the
Hmm.
artists, all their albums they ever done, right?
Yeah.
Like the stuff like what they're involved in business wise. No one has is focused on that. No one ever
Mm.
focused on that. They might talk about certain things, but like for example, the KRS One I done. I was talking about all the albums he done. He was and all the movies he's been in. Even movies. You know how much movies KRS been in, like documentaries. It's been just doing the voice and stuff, or just like a
Mm.
character. That's an
Hmm.
example. Like how much rappers been in movies, for example. How
Hmm.
much hip hop artists been in movies. How much hip hop artists are behind the scenes being like A&Rs.
Hmm.
Are we hearing about that?
Yeah.
You know, he was an A&R for a reprise or something. He was doing all types of stuff behind the scenes. So when
Yeah.
you think someone's not doing something, they're always
Yeah.
working.
But you
Like
know
that's what
what?
I'm trying to say. Like
Speaking of that, people
I,
doing
no one's doing
something.
that.
Yo, I want to talk about because since we're not on the IG right now, make it say what we want right now. Check it out.
Yeah,
Yo, I was just talking to Raw, and his account got hacked, right? And I was just talking
yeah.
to somebody on his thing. They said,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah.
do you want to make 500 or something or whatever?" I went, "Hey," I go, "Yeah." I go,
Mm.
"Yo, since this is Raw, right?" I went, "Yo, I could message you on the
Yeah.
WhatsApp and you could say what up and all that." Yo, yeah, it went cold. Now he just messaged me and go, "Yo, this is what he said to me. Yeah, bro, my account is hacked. Somebody's talking to people and acting like they're me." Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see
People,
all this shit, all
the
these hackers. You see all
scamming
you
is
fucking
still
hackers. You already
going.
done. You I don't,
Huh?
listen. All you friggin' hackers, get
It's
off the
still
shit
going. It's
because
still
yo, you're
going
frigging
on.
up the game. You're making people's accounts. They're making people's accounts get frozen and all this shit. And you know, part of this is because of a lot of the fake shit. People buying fake followers. People
Listen
have
here, man.
fake
About
views.
a
So
couple of them
now
already approached me
all
about
the
it. And I go,
counterfeit.
yo,
Now all the counterfeits
listen here,
come
man.
up.
Listen here, man. You have to know how to talk to these people so you're calling them out. You know what I mean? And then after they get prong, you get what I'm saying? The next move I'm gonna be telling them, yo, listen here, man. Don't let me find you, eh? Don't let me find you. That's what I'm gonna tell them next. Don't let me find you doing this. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't let me find you.
They're
Yeah.
not even. Yo, a lot of them are not even. A lot of them not even from here. Yo. They're from somewhere else in
Listen
the
here,
world.
man. Listen here, man. One of them will tell him, say, listen here. If you're really
Somewhere else.
interested to give me the money, no. If you're really interested to give me the money, you send an e-transfer, Zine. But now do it no other way, Zine. And then go, oh, we don't know. Then you're doing the scamming things, Zine. If you don't want to give me no nothing. If you were, you woulda. Okay, seen. So I know say scamming things. And same with the cell phone. They're doing it on the cell phone too. Yo, yesterday they called on the cell phone. Oh, your social
Yeah.
insurance and all of that and everything. Yeah, me press the one. Me go. This is when we go. Listen, your blood clot and everything like that. If me owe anything and all of that, you know what my name is and all of that. If you had to go, they just fucking hung up the phone. You get what I'm saying? Listen here, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
money. See,
Mhm.
I'm looking for money. So why are you trying to scam me out of money? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for it. You get what I
It's
mean?
true. It's the wrong people that look. Yeah, it's true. We're
The
looking for it.
wrong people you're coming to for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, if I find you,
Yo, so
it's
yo,
not gonna be pretty. These
I know you're in.
peoples.
I know you're into comics. I know you're
Yeah,
into
oh yeah,
comics.
of
You ever heard of
course.
the
What do you
Internals?
wanna what's your what? Yeah, I
I think I
watched the
watched
movie.
some. I was watching.
You
I was
watched some
watching
of it, you
some.
didn't watch the whole thing?
So what? Where these Internals supposed to be superhuman or something? They're around
No.
after the Avengers. After the Avengers, the whole
They
war
were
shit.
always
What
around.
happens?
They were always around. They're synthetic beings. They're synthetic beings made by the Celestials. The Celestials are the ones who they sort of started the formation of the universe almost. Do you get what I'm saying? But the Celestials, in order for it to have balance, they have to have these Celestials be born in planets, right? So they send the Eternals to each planet to make sure the planet is ready. You get what I mean? For the for another celestial to be born. You get what I'm saying? Sorry, people, if I'm ruining the movie for you,
So each
but you know,
each
huh?
so the Celestials, those ones,
Yeah,
they're the creator. They're part of
yes,
creation, creating shit. Uh,
they're part of creation almost, like,
and so then
huh?
where the Avengers come in with this? Where does the
Well,
Avengers come
that's
in with
that's
the story?
Earth. That's Earth. A celestial. It's supposed to be born on Earth, and they actually like Earth, and they stop it. You know what I mean? From happening.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
They're not
See,
allowed
now
to
I understand
interfere
because I was
with
debating.
any. They're not allowed to interfere with any world problems. So when Thanos came and stuff like that, they weren't allowed to interfere. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
They
So
could
yeah,
have.
right now the comic industry, the comic industry or the movie industry, DC,
Comic
the
world, I
biggest
would say the comic. Listen
industries
here,
out
call
there.
it. I would say the comic
Comic world.
world because it's not only the movies they make. They make look. It's not only the movies I watch. I watch the animated
Mm.
movies too. You know what I mean? I try to watch even the TV show. I watch almost everything. I try to watch everything, but I really like the animated movies of DC and Marvel. They're really good instead of the real life ones. The real life ones are all right too. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the real life ones, I prefer Marvel. In fact, speaking of Marvel, a new TV show is about to come out just now. It's called Moon Knight. You know what I mean? You ever heard of it? Moon Knight?
Moon Knight. Oh, you're telling me about that. You're telling me
He's
about
supposed
that.
to be
It's
like
like
the Batman of
no, but it's like a
Marvel
Batman in
almost.
Marvel.
Almost. It's like I forget the god's name,
Never,
Croatia,
never heard of it.
Corona, what something K. He's a god of the
What?
moon or something, and he possesses the human guy.
Yeah.
I'm just bringing a bit of the backstory what I know about it. You know
Mm.
what I mean? And he possesses him like, and he becomes some super being, superhero kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like it is like some ancient hero kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm saying, I don't want to
Mm.
really bring it out too much because I don't know too much about it. But all I know is that more of the moon is in full, more powerful the guy becomes.
Mm-hmm. So that's a show. That's a show coming soon
Yeah, yeah, it's coming out soon. The
or a
trailer's out.
movie.
Moon Knight. No, TV show.
Oh shit!
Moon
I gotta
Knight.
look that up. TV
There's
show.
a trailer for it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all
So
it's
what do you think
on
about?
YouTube.
What do you think about? You think they're gonna have a Luke Cage, a new one, a Luke
I
Cage?
don't know about the defenders. You mean Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and all them? I don't know, man. Like I
No.
watched that too. I watched the whole thing. I watched Luke Cage. I watched Jessica Jones. I watched Iron Fist, and then after I watched the whole Defenders. You know what I mean? The whole Hell's Kitchen kind of thing. It was all right. I didn't mind it, but I don't know if they're gonna bring that back. I doubt they're gonna bring that back. Like you know, I wouldn't mind for it to be back. I liked it. You know what I mean? Uh, I liked it still. You know what I mean? But there's still more things to come out for Marvel and DC.
So what do you think?
The Flashpoint movie that's coming out soon. That's gonna you know what? In fact, you see that movie when that comes out. This is the rumor. What I heard. Everything you've seen in DC, what like what happened, the Justice League and everything. This movie might erase all of that, like all
Mhm.
of that world and all of everything, because everything's gonna change. It's just like the
Yeah.
multiverse. You know what I mean? It's gonna change everything in DC.
Hmm.
So the Flashpoint movie is gonna be a big
So
pinnacle for
yeah.
DC.
So DC's trying to battle Marvel, man, and stuff. I was
Yeah,
talking
all the
about what do you
time.
think about
And
the Green
oh,
Hornet?
one
Don't you
more
think they should
thing, one
redo
more
over the
thing,
Green
one more thing.
Hornet?
Speaking of that, I've been watching Pacemaker. Pacemaker with John Cena. That new show with
Yeah,
John Cena. Pacemaker. Remember he was in
yeah,
Suicide
I heard
Squad?
of it. I think I heard of it.
Yeah, it continues on. It continues
Yeah.
on from that, right? Guy, they want to beat Marvel, badly. Because you know what they're trying to introduce right now? You see how Marvel they're
Mm.
planning to have the invasion, the Skrull invasion, right? So
Yeah.
DC now, these guys are trying to come up with something called the butterflies. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? These guys always want to do competition. So now it's gonna be invasion, multiverse things that's gonna be going on in the superhero sitting now. Dimensions, all different things like that to change up the different universes. You know what I mean? That's what's happening
So
now
if you had to pick
in the
between,
superhero world.
if you had to pick between
Huh?
if you had to pick
What's that?
between Marvel and DC, which one would you pick? If you had to pick between Marvel and DC, who would you pick? Which one would you pick? DC or Marvel? It's a hard one, trust me. Talking about comics, superheroes, Marvel, DC, down to earth, Shawn Myrie. Hmm. Bless up to everybody out there in the universe. Please subscribe to our channel. We got future interviews coming soon. Many things coming up. Yep. Check out the new podcast platforms. Also, the Shawn Myrie podcast and the Real Hip Hop podcast, new podcast platform. Yeah, that's how we're doing it. Bless up to all our sponsors, all our supporters. Much respect. We live and direct. Shawn Myrie. What's your best strain in cannabis? You like sativa over indica or indica over sativa? I got a sativa the other day vape, and yo, it really works. Keeps you up,
Yo,
keeps you working.
yo,
It's a
can you hear
good
me?
thing. Good thing. Good balance.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
man. What you were
Yeah,
saying?
man.
You said
So,
between Marvel and DC.
who would you pick?
Well, I have to break it down like I was trying to tell you. I like them both, but you see, I have different reasons why. But I'm really a Marvel fan. But when it comes to DC, it's the Batman for me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to DC, because
Batman.
DC that I would have to say the Batman and the Flash, the Batman, the Flash, and Batman, the
Mm-hmm.
Flash, probably the Aquaman. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But like it's mostly Marvel for me, majority of it. But when it comes to DC,
So,
I have to say majority of it I like the cartoon movies. The cartoon movies I prefer than the real life stuff.
So me I ask you now about like on the music tip now because I don't think I really. Let me see if I asked you your top five or your top six hip hop artists of all time. Who would your top six hip hop artists be of all time? Because you know we love hip hop ourselves. You know we're doing the real hip hop. So
Well, like alive and dead, both,
what's your yeah
huh?
yeah you all time tops your top six alive or dead, alive or dead.
Well, there's always Biggie and Pac for me. Those for sure. Those two are always on my list,
Okay,
no
all
matter
right.
what.
So four
Those
more,
two will always
four
forever
more.
be on my list. I would have to say Busta's one of them too, for sure.
All
Hmm.
right, three.
Well, I'm trying to think of people I really listen to. I would have to say, you know what? I would have to give it to Buck. Buckshot's been a favorite of mine for years.
Buckshot, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Buckshot.
MC
Buckshot. Mm,
four. Now you have two more. Two more. Interesting. Two
two
more.
more. Snoop Dogg, for sure.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Hmm.
one. One
Hmm.
more. I think I know what you'd pick. I wonder if it's gonna. I'm thinking if it's someone. I know I would pick. I think you would pick him. Let's see.
You see, the thing is,
Let's see.
the other two, everybody always says them too.
Who?
Either Jay-Z or Nas.
Yeah.
You get
Oh,
what I'm
okay. Who
saying?
would you pick? Yeah.
Out of them two? Out of them two?
Yeah. I don't know. Who's
See,
your last pick?
oh, my last pick. Shit.
Yeah. Did he
Shit.
pick your fifth? Did he pick your fifth?
Didn't I? I thought I was
No.
at
You
five.
pick. You, yeah. Yeah. Five. Yeah. Five. Yeah.
Shit. That's a very tough. It's very tough because yo,
Oh,
old school, new school. It's very, 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 very tough. Very. You know what I mean?
I got my.
Shit.
I got my six already.
Then again, I can't forget about Rakim. You know what I mean?
Rakim, of course. Rakim is a good pick.
I would have to say Rakim, guy.
One more. And what's your last one?
One more?
Yeah.
I get
Is
one
it a
more?
six? Or was Rakim the six? Oh, was Rakim the six?
I thought
No, you don't
Rakim was
get
the
one
sixth.
more. Okay, must be Rakim. Yeah, okay, Rakim. That's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have done pick Rakim too. People are thinking all certain people, but my mix would be KRS One is one of my favorite. Then and Rakim for the old school. That's two. Tupac, Biggie. That's four.
But
Right.
besides that,
And then
it's
I'm
hard
gonna
for me
put
it's still hard for me to say a six though, because there's still more of them. Because they like I still have Big
no, no.
L,
I'm making it tight. Of course. Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
know, Big
yeah,
Pun, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm making it tight. That's what
Oh, and
the
then I,
best
I, I
of the
can't forget,
six. Because
I can't forget one more. I can't forget this guy, and he's retired, but fuck, man, Andre 3000.
oh yeah,
You
Andre
know
three
what I mean?
thousand. Yeah, we got a we
Yeah.
could- we. If I was to say like top maybe 20, it'll be a good list right there.
Oh fuck,
Of
man. Like
course, like
yeah, of
Big
course.
L. Top 20, you could do a good a straight list, and it'll be fair. It'll be fair.
Definitely. And then after I have mans and like Twister.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Twister. See, there's different levels. I think there's
But no,
different
but you see,
levels.
no, but you see
Now
all,
that's why
but you
people.
see, no, but you see that, and I cannot forget. Oh, Lee, he should have been on my top sitting. Black Thought, Tarotted guy.
Black Thought.
Black
Yeah.
Thought,
See now,
shit.
really, you have to do like a top 20 is good. I still think top
Yeah,
20
but
is
you
good
see
because it's gonna
everybody, but you
stretch
see
out
everybody I've
against
been
the best.
naming, but you see everybody I've been naming, they're all greats. They're all greats. You get
Yeah,
what I'm saying? They're all
great.
greats. All of
Yeah,
them. All
yeah,
greats. You know,
yeah.
like on
Even
the real,
people might not even really give attention to like a Rascas or Planet Asia. Um, See, we know our hip hop or like Souls of Mischief. Remember Casual, Del
yo,
the
the funky
Funky
Homo
Homo
sapien,
Sapien. Uh, they keep
MC8,
going. Yeah. The
NWA,
Alcoholics.
Eazy-E, mm-hmm.
Keep going.
Loonies.
There's so much. Loonies.
You know
New
what I'm
York
saying?
has, and then if you talk about New York, we know New York, man. That's a whole bunch of artists coming from
Oh
New
Lord of
York.
mercy. From
Yes.
like from what
Group
nature
Home,
to brand Nubian. Fuck man. I can keep going. Mob Deep, CNN,
Mob Deep, Duck
Fat
Down,
Joe. You know what I mean?
uh, MOP, keep going,
MOP,
Onyx,
Onyx, DMX.
uh, the Rough Riders, all of them,
Mhm.
Cameron, Dipset. The list it keeps
The
going. It could
Locks.
spread out to Philly, Freeway,
Oh shit.
State Property, Beanie
Common,
Siegel.
Ludacris.
Damn, it keeps going, man. Like you can't even name the hip hop industry everywhere from east to west to the south to the back to the
Pimp
north.
C, Yin Yang
But
Twins, Crucial Conflict. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man. Like I said, man,
mhm,
Hip Hop Archive.
keep going. Like we could keep going. Like people don't even remember. Like remember the artifacts? The
Artifacts.
artifacts. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Rakim, not Rakim. I mean Rakim, who
How about
became RZA.
how about
Remember
how
that?
about the Brat MC Light, Missy Elliott,
The
MC
Boss. Remember
Queen
Boss back in the
Latifah,
day?
Boss. Mm-hmm.
There's so much. Yo Yo,
Mm-hmm. Yo Yo. Jean
and
Grey.
Entice. There's a female artist, Entice.
Entice. Yep.
Keep going.
Um
It's
uh
crazy.
but
Shaheem. Don't forget Shaheem.
Bahamadea.
Muhammadiyah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's madness, man.
Queen
Like
Pen.
we could keep going.
Queen Pen.
Yep. Queen
Mm-hmm.
Pen. Gangster Boo.
Trina.
Keeps going. Trina. Of course, can't forget. Man, Foxy Brown. Of course, Little
Mm-hmm.
Kim. Yo,
Mm-hmm.
all I gotta say, the list is endless. And then there's a whole bunch of old school people we didn't even say, like Run DMC, LL Cool J, and all the rest. There's a whole bunch.
That's
We
right.
know they're there.
Like I
Dougie,
said, man,
Dougie
we
Fresh,
know hip hop
uh,
history.
Sugar
Man.
Hill Gang.
Look here, man. On the real,
We know it.
I
So
might not know too many new cats. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to the culture, still, regardless, I don't care what anyone say. You have to know some history. What we just said. So people do your history, do some research on some of these MCs. What we just said, especially if you want to perfect your craft. You get what I'm saying? Get inspired. You get what I mean? You know, don't be
if you want
afraid
to call it
to
hip hop,
listen to something. Yeah, if you want to call it hip hop, then start doing. It's like this: you went to school, you have to take history class. Not true? So, if you're really interested in this culture and you know, then you should do some of this history of the hip hop. You get what I mean?
yeah. And so we're
Like
gonna
one of the
give you
founders,
another platform,
like one of the founders,
educating
man.
you.
And
Artist,
one of the founders, what we celebrated the hip hop history, and who's that?
yeah,
Cool Herc. You
Cool
know what I'm
Herc.
saying? Cool Herc, one of the ones who started this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
So, yo, people, you're gonna see more interviews on this platform. You're gonna see more all types of podcast events. I want you to subscribe if you can to our channel. We're gonna keep adding more content all the time. Bless up, Rastafari Samurai in the studio, putting in work. More shows to come. We're just chopping it up Friday night, on the YouTube live, down to earth.
Oh no,
What you saying, people?
keeping it tight,
Mm-hmm. And you're making
keeping
some
it tight.
beats and all types of stuff, merch, everything. Does this look like a bedroom? Does this look like a bedroom?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. All I know is that I'm in my command
I love
center
that.
here.
People, trust me, we own everything. We don't beg. We the boss. Down to earth. Season
Mm-hmm.
4, February. Yep. Black History Month. It's your host, Shawn Myrie and Rastafari Samurai. Check out this episode, this Down to Earth podcast news episode on this channel. Remember, please subscribe. More content coming soon.
Don't know.
What you saying,
Anything
Rastafari
else you
Samurai?
want to say? That's
No,
it.
man. It's just good. We're going to have more, people are going to see more of this news and more content whenever, you
Well,
know, bless
then
up.
we ended off like this. Then this is the Rastafari Samurai, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this message nationwide. Pop, 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 pop. Salute.
Bless.